thought I might as well catch some clips from the live, to be honest. Why not? It's getting to that time in the evening. Charges as well. Plan. And get clips at the same time. Voila. Not have it in the way. There we go. Oh shit. See his shit today. This is tough. I'm not in a good way. Drunk crap. God knows what that was. Oh, right. I've been drawing so much last week. Let's clean this shit. Yes, this is doable. I tried to switch and move blunt. 50-50. Oh, fuck. Kick flip 50-50. So well, let me cheat it. Okay, so now to get a kick flip out really. Or not. This is a board. This is a board finished, sort of. It's engraved and stained, and well, painted or stained, I don't know. And I still need to finish the bottom trees off, add a bit more depth to it by outlining it. Outlining it. Oh my lord. I literally spent days on just fucking lost it. There you go. That was on. Flips out and I'll show it out. Typical. Fully lost it. You know when I've been drawing for days on end because I just can't fingerboard. I'm only going live today for like another 20 minutes and then get some footage, edit it, post it, and I'll be back on tomorrow. I can't wait till I get paid so I can start making some more boards and stuff. So get that in the front leg if possible. Can I kick that? Well, apparently not. My arthritis is so bad today, and I've been drawing non-stop. Not even a switch flip. I can't move it on there. Glued it down. Probably not. Nollie flip. If I can't get those down, they're my best grip. Then you know the warm up is needed for like a whole day. I spent the whole week drawing. I've been at a wedding. Hello, bro, welcome. Trying to get nose blunt. A nollie, a tail, kick flip out. Kick flip to ball slide there. Nollie flip to ball slide. I make the boards as well, and skateboards. Sorry, I never explained that enough. Oh, ice cream bags here. This is one of my skateboards I made. This is another one to glow in the dark. I'll be making more from next month again. There you go, that's clean as fuck. Some Rodney Mullen shit, almost like kickflip out. Okay. Potentially if I landed in it. I've lost the kickflips, but no doubt I've lost lasers as well. And hard flips. Or very heels. Yeah, close enough. What's annoying is you can actually switch different fucking things. Like, how it is to see little noses, blunts and tails and the sound of crusty like sad. I built this brick wall. I'm a bricklayer. I can switch for it, I'm just fucking up with it, man. I'll be back out tomorrow, hopefully. Fucking week. It's been about 4 days. I didn't really think I would fall. And it actually does seriously affect it. It's like skating. Actually, no. Skating only takes me like half an hour to warm up, not even that. This I could be fingerboarding for like an hour still. So fucking close. It's gonna load, man. I don't fucking know. It's like DIY it. That's gonna be challenging. I'm gonna get it though. Oh, fucking no, man. I spend too much time. My excuse is I make the boards and I draw a lot. It's a perfect excuse. Because it's legit. Why is the consistency with this hard than skateboarding? That's what I want to know. As a skater. Oh, this is the real life that I mean. You'll be here for like an hour trying to land one trick. It teaches you patience, I guess. I don't even know what I'm trying to land at this point. Anything onto this. 50-50, 5-0, front side, blunt, no side, anything. Board slide, lip, wheelie, mighty grind, fucking, you name it, I'll take it. Just fucking land on the rail, though. The wall even. There's a fucking dark side. I'm taking that. I don't know what the fuck that was, but we're taking it. It was something. No, probably not. Into a blunt. My arthritic hands do not work this way. It's a good test of how the. I get so confused how people do some things on a. Even as a skater, I get confused when I see someone do a trick on a skateboard sometimes. You know what? That looks quite fun. That is actually quite fun. Oh, that was cleaner. I love doing that. I found spots like that sometimes where you can get into like a tail. What the fuck do you call it? You're in a tail and a nose. You're wedged in. It's quite smooth. I'll do a molly flip into it. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, not today. Maybe tomorrow. How the fuck as well do people flip out of a board slide? Go on, sick. It takes a while, doesn't it? You know, I've lost my regular ollies. I've forgotten how to ollie like this. That sounds dumb. Like where I've been doing other tricks for so long now, you'll get it. Trust me. And once you've got it, as a skater, it's incredibly satisfying. Especially when you've got injuries like me, you just can't skate all the time, or you live in a wet country. I still make skateboards. This is one of my boards I made. This is a glow in the dark board. It's an X-ray scan of a board that's got someone's ass. I mean, credit card, sat yourself with me, cool it. Oh, that feels incredibly satisfying, bro. Go on. That was hard. It's far. That's so far. I get a switch flip. I don't even know what to call that. I like to call this my nollie flip. I don't want to call this a nollie flip, right? Can't even do it like that. Oh well. You'll hit a point, especially it's like skateboarding, and if you're a skater, you'll know what I mean. It's like a point where tricks start becoming really easy. So, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like varial heels, or dropping it on the floor. What time is it? Another half an hour, and then I'll be back on tomorrow. I have no idea what time yet. In the morning. Oh, come on, that is so nice. Well, it seems to be a good time now, because like 30, 20 people on the live. Welcome, everybody. If you're new at a skateboard company, I mean, what are the chances people are new? I don't know. I never know now, because I've always got, how many thousand? What were we at? 1,000. I don't even check. 1,200? Bro, I have no idea. I'm taking it way too far back into this blunt line, gravity defying shit. There you go, that's better. I mean, apart from the fact it flew off the table. I ignored that. Oh, you dick, that was so close. Another flip. Nope. I'm taking that. That was clean as shit. That was a gap as well. It's like what? It's like 3 fingerboards-ish. So nollies, my boards have crazy pop on them. So I make, well, as soon as I saw the pop on other boards and saw what other boards are made of. I mean, this is a Pro Wooden Tech deck or whatever it is, right? And it is so flipping flimsy and shit. Or, I mean, that's a terrible example, so one has wheels on and one doesn't. I also make wheels. Where are they gone? So these I'll be sending off to a bigger company. They are 85A, so, you know, soft for good for cruising, but they're also same formula. So that slides. This doesn't slide as well. I mean, I know it's a different colour, but it's because I got the colour wrong. I'm trying to make off-white, and I'm adding yellow and white to already amber stuff, so obviously I'm just making the off-white worse. So it cures amber anyway, so just adding white to the amber makes off. I didn't think of that, but it's kind of obvious. That's what I mean when your head's so much insight and you're involved, you would very much get lost in what you're doing. This is an engraved board. I have to show some of an engraved board that I've done. I won't be selling that, that's just going to go on the wall. I haven't finished it yet. I showed it in 2 boards and obviously probably about, how many is that? Like 700 finger. It's a ridiculous amount of finger boards I've made. A ridiculous amount. But these are just some more recent ones. These boards, glow in the dark wheels, they're not available yet. I'm still trying to perfect them. I'm wondering if to add urethane to the mixture or not, because I've literally made a new formula which is not urethane. That's terrible. You can hear it screeches, right? Not the most screechy, but still, if you mix out of urethane, proper. I'm gonna take it. No, that's sloppy as shit. I think I got to take that. What was that? 50-50. Whoa. So close up on this. Oh, I can't Willie, Feeble, anything. Smith. The proper blunt edge. I love blunts, and I think there's a reason for that. I like 2 types of blunts. 3 types of blunts. I like, actually no, then you've got a switch blunt and then a nose blunt, switch nose blunt. I like a few types of blunts. Oh, that's so clean every time. Dude, that's wild. Right. I've lost my lasers, that's really sad. Oh well, no, we're just doing some weird front side shove it shit. We'll come back to that tomorrow. Always end it on a good note. Hello, welcome, bro. Oh, bro, sorry, it's my lingo, innit? People seem to get so offended these days. Not even seem to, people do get offended. Too many. It's a glow in the dark ball, by the way, as well, and it's one of a kind. And then this is the only other one of its kind, and this is one of a kind as well. So all of this glows green, and the leaves. I have posted a video on it. You can get these on skateaddiction.co.uk. They are my boards. I'm gonna just say like I had on order before and then came onto the live and like, bro, the board's sick. Where'd you find out about them? And I was like, I make them. And he was like, wait, what? Like he didn't know he bought a board off me, which is just, to me, that's hilarious. How many skateboards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8, 9. I have 9 boards. I used to have a lot more, but I had injuries like compound fracture when my bone came out my arm, so I had to pin it together. Tore my ACLs, tore my MCLs, tore UCLs, ripped meniscus, slipped a disc in my spine. So I stopped skating for many years, got put on painkillers, but came back to it like 3 years ago. But I realised I'm still in a lot of pain all the time, so I skate as much as I can, but wanted to become an artist making graphic skateboard, but other companies tried reaching out, no one seemed interested. And my belief is just because there's AI out there now, do you know what I mean? But it doesn't matter, so I made my own company. Boom. I can't even open them up. Let me. Yeah, this one I've done. But I changed that up slightly from that. This is my iPad storage is full. I have to sort that out now. Literally always running out of bloody storage for everything. I tell you, I have no idea what that is. The other day I got a flipping laser on this. And honestly, if you're a skateboarder like me, and you play Tony Hawk's Skating Pro and sessions or anything like that, then finger wood is they'll knock it to you right. It's honestly such good fun. At first, I say like an idiot, but I mean, you don't have to do it in front of people. Clearly now, come on live early and shit. I mean, live, you're here for one time and a good time, and if that good time is doing whatever it is that you enjoy doing, fuck what other people think. As long as you're not hurting people, bro, it's like worst things you could be playing with. And I lived in London and there were, and like, changed my life for it. So the point stands. Oh, come on, I want a 50-50 here. I want to make little spots as well, like South Banks and things like that. South Banks is like one of my favourite spots over because people say it's very bland. It's perfect for a street skater. It's not no transitions. There's a lot of ledges and hips and banks, and curved like manual pads and grind ledges. I love it. Sounds heavily. Where's South Banks as well? South Banks in London. Like, I mean, it's right near the London Eye. So easy to find. I mean, you actually just go if you're going to London and you're travelling to the UK, then pretty much. Oh, I guess you go to Gatwick or Heathrow, but when you go into London, but I mean, most spots in the UK are like those hidden treasures that all spots have been internationally blown up, like the Dome and places in Prague and fucking Copenhagen, and do you know what I mean? They all just, especially in America, there's a lot of places there. But I mean, in the UK, it's really like hidden gems, to be honest with you, which I prefer because you don't have everybody just skating up. I do like finding a spot though that someone's skated because the ledge has been like, you can tell it's all waxed up, it's all buttery. But the amount of skaters in the UK is not even a million. There's 750,000 skaters. In the States, there are 9.8 million. That's like wild comparison. So over here, people look at you like, grow up. I can probably do in the States as well. Like, there's that guy that gets mad. He's like, you're skating at 30, you've got nothing. Like, bro, that skater you're saying skating at 30 is probably getting double your wage just from skating. It's not about money, but he's getting to do what he loves and make money. How can you knock him for that? But that's exactly why they're knocking him, because they're fucking jealous of him. But it's not his fault, Maybe it should be the kick in the pants. Sometimes people need to go, you know what, I want something for myself in life. I'm going to go and get it. Bro, you're not right yourself, I swear. Oh, we're gonna take it. It was the weirdest fucking board side ever. I'm convinced, right, I can get this nollie flip, tweak it in the air a little bit, like that, and catch it. That's what I want. That's why I made the jumper saying catch it, because every time I say catch it, I hear catch shit. Like, I can't unhear it, ever. Oh. But anyway, how long have I got left? Literally like 20 minutes, and then I'll be back on tomorrow's live. I'm really early, so like, what is it? For a 5:30 or a 6 one. I'm not quite sure yet. Yes, finally, right, we're clipping that I sat in. I don't know what that was, but I felt a whole lot cleaner. When I go back and review the footage, I'll be able to figure out what it was. Sometimes it happens too quick. It's like spamming a cheat code. I'm seriously up, down, left, right, squares, triangles, I don't know. I remember one point where I knew a cheat code about, you know what I mean? Or like when you remember a number for GTA, obviously it's saved. I remember when I realised it's saved. Do you remember GTA 4 and you type in a number? And I did it so much before I realised it actually saved it in the contacts. I'm like, oh my days, man. Every time I type it out. Sorry, you're welcome. God knows what that was. Still felt pretty smooth though. Buttery. I think it was like a weird. I don't know. I really have to review the footage sometimes. I could literally commentate a skate game. Fingerboarding, I'm like, what the fuck did he just do? Like, I'm just as clueless as everybody else on it. What's annoying is it's always really not stable, so it's trying to catch it on that too much. Without your back 3 fingers as well. Oh, that's gonna be fucking hard. Oh, that's so close. Do we take it? I mean, we take it as a tester, like, not a tester, but like a contestant. Sometimes overthinking it just makes you get further and further away from it every single time. I'm going to just try and do some knowledge into it first. Setting myself up for failure here. It's hard if you've got like this getting in the way. I don't want to flip my... I will get that one. I'm just going to wind myself up with it doing it too much. You're welcome. Literally lost the switch to it. Just on that. Oh, there we go, there it is. Some skate-free shit right there. Plan. Right. Chill out. That'd be the plan. Try and hear whatever trick I can hit. Because I'm trying to just get so good at this again. I want to get back into my skateboarding. I don't have to put some effort into this. It's just one of those things I see now when people do like little tricks on the table, like they just go past doing their little nollie flips, and I just want to be able to do it casually because it's satisfying. It's like the best fidget toy, right? It generally is. So deal with it. I'm a grown ass man playing with a toy. I personally think, right, I'm not dissing it, so we grew up playing console a lot, and I still occasionally play games. I think this is way more engaging for the brain. Oh yeah, I'm just fucking around, man. See, I will start to try and get quick requests because I can get like varial heels sometimes, half flips. But today, I don't know if it's because I spent the last 5 days like where I was at a wedding, wasn't working, wasn't thinking, and then before that, it was drawing an awful lot. I think I literally done about 10 different graphics in the last month. I think not all fully complete, but I'm alright, bro. Thanks for the words of advice, but I'm literally in the big leagues now, boy. I'm sending these wheels to one of the biggest skate companies. I'm not going to say who out of spec, but it will be made apparent soon. There's some people that know because I said it before I realised they didn't want me to, but they're fine with that. So I asked afterwards, like, wait, do you mind me saying out of respect I can't? But I literally make my own wheels. I'm a graphic designer. I make jumpers, tops, hoodies, beanies. That is a trade, my guy. I'm a multi-talented artist. I don't need to go and get a trader. I'm an entrepreneur, CEO, founder, artist. I've done it all, man. I made the packaging. I coded the website. I coded the app. A 5-year tail grind. All I hear is grind, bro. It's just like somebody grinding for 5 years. Bro, that's some buttery ledge. A long fucking ledge. I've literally formulated new wheels. I don't need to go and get up a trade and do what other people are doing because it's already being done. This isn't being done. There's a difference. So I appreciate your input there, my guy. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, there we go. 50-50. That is literally what I've been trying to get. Thank you. You probably actually, from that, helped me kind of like knock myself out my groove set because I was too locked in for a bit. That's why I said sometimes engagement. I'm feeling like a shark, bro. No, I'm not going to land anything. The funny thing is, I get to actually have a business and do what I like to a degree. To still be nice, be a good boss. But I mean, that's what I mean by do what I like. I mean, I get to actually have fun. I don't want to be sat there outside in the cold, like laying bricks. I mean, there's people doing that and respect to them. But I've had enough injuries. I've got another. Mental health and physical health, they tried to sign me off. I'm like, I want to work. So no job, I get fired every job, Matt. And it's not even like, oh, I do something, I'm on time. It's just as soon as I disclose my mental health, they clearly have some bias against it. And even though it's 2026 and 2024 and 2023 and 2020 and 2018 and 2016 when I got my jobs and before that, every single place has still been biased about it. And I'm like, well, at the end of the day, cool, your loss, not mine. I work fucking hard. So I'm not going to go and work for another guy so he can literally live in a mansion and pay his fucking bill when I'm working harder than he is. You do your input and you get your out. What input you put is the output you get. It's facts. So as I said, I appreciate your input, but I'm doing good. Honestly, not gonna lie, I don't like trader men as well. I think they're all a bunch of knobs. Most of them, anyway. I mean, they're just always calling women a wolfist and all what it's called. They have no respect at all. They're like man babies. So there you go. There's my honest opinion. And respect it, because I respected yours. And my perfect example is when I was away at the weekend having my medical broccoli because I have seizures and things like that, glaucoma, ADHD, arthritis. These things help me a bit, right? I'm not just an excuse. Let's put on it all the time. I don't drink anymore. I got sober. I generally just not live. I'm not having seizures and skating. It's, it's too much of a risk, especially for my partner. So she goes, she like very independent. She wants to go work. I'm not gonna like just put a risk all the time worrying that I have a seizure. I have zero when I have it. But I've had, when I don't. So why on earth would I? But anyway, the weekend is contractors. It's a Sunday brand mine, so fair enough. Contractors are you can bill whenever. You don't have to just be. I guess weekdays is. I guess it's disrespectful, but it was in time for garden. So if they're going to willing to work on that day, then they will. And instead of keeping their mouth shut, they're sat there all day, fucking effing and blind and being on a Sunday brand mine. It could be kids about. Didn't matter. Cool, whatever. To them anyway. So that's one sign, in my opinion, just immaturity and a lack of respect. But hey, I didn't comment, get on with my day, and I'm sat there doing my art. And then they got a comment saying, "Oh, smoking kids drugs, bro." This is a problem with society. You think it's for kids, like that's what potentially causes mental health issues. It's not for kids. It's like an antibiotic. It's a medication. Do you take an antibiotic willy nilly? Like, no, this compares. Movable in it, 100%, bro. I feel like anyway, Danny Way would be the person to do that if anything. If you know what I mean, like that is wild. So that's what I'm hearing when you say a 5 year grind, bro. I'm hearing like literally somebody grinding like 5 years later and they got a beard and they're still going. They're just in this crypt. Right, they got combos. They switched up at Tony Hawk. They're in a blunt. They're in a 50-50 nose blunt, blunt. Will Smith. Yeah, boy, he's good. Stuff he does on the board. I know he's on the scooter too, but I mean he's still good. Like, but I mean obviously Rodney Mullen's my favorite like skater pretty much of all time. I'm not even honest. I can't even tell people. There's too many. There generally is too many skaters. I like how the person who said that had absolutely nothing more to say than about working. To my point, people don't they kind of judge a book before it's cover and realize what's going on. They think I'm playing with toys, which correct, Amondo, I am. I'm having a wonderful fucking time. But at the same time, I'm still providing. Like I don't do this for money. I don't get paid for my lives. I get paid for my business, it's cool, but I don't pay for business for your products. Your products, your boards, the decks, jumpers, the hoodies, the merch. 100%, bro. So, I mean, he invented like 90% of tricks. The guy's so humble. He's like, nah, I didn't. Like, bro, you did. To the point when they done it, they wouldn't even call it kickflip. You called it a magic flip. You know what I mean? Like, he is a legend. And people always go, oh, really? Like, I feel like people's bog standard. Bear with. Alright, fucking bang so hard. This is what I mean when I say about a language barrier. A neighbour's Canadian. Lovely guy. But fuck me. What's the word? Etiquette, so to speak. Right. Not Bob Burquist, yeah, man. Yeah, see, Bob never gets the. Right, there's so many skaters that never get the recognition that they deserve because they are kind of shadowed by them, especially if they've been on the same team. I mean, Stage People, like, Pal Peralta is one of my favourite skateboard companies of all time because their flight decks as well, they're fucking incredible. And that's why I love ski impact skateboards because I mean, they're not the same, obviously. Like, they were like, I just feel like the flight decks have bend to them. These don't, but they are still like a really solid board. They're waterproof, chip resistant, really ideal. Hard to sleep on the sofa, and I'm going to think board for like another 20 minutes or so, and then call it a night. Well, a day, and then I'll be back tomorrow morning. And then from next month, I'm going to get a tattoo gun and start tattooing myself. Sounds reckless. What the fuck? Right, no. So yeah, line work, shading, nine onions, 9 little pins. So I mean, it scares people thinking how many like people don't get tattoos don't realise how many needles go in. Flipping lady done this one, done it with a lot, line work needles, like literally like two, so 3 at a push. I don't even know if it's 3 to be honest. I'm not tired of it eyes, but I don't know, but yeah, done the whole thing. Like, I'll tattoo all my scars and date them. To be fair, that's quite a cool idea. I like that. So I was reading it. I get what you mean. I just sometimes I don't try and even break down the most logical answer it could be when I'm reading it. I was like, my brain's pretty done. It's because I've been up since 4 or 5, so I give myself a bit of grace that way, I guess. I am fucking excited though. I love the feeling of tattoo. But the funny thing is, people are like, how are you going to do it yourself? I'm like, easy. I mean, obviously not everywhere, but I reckon I could do parts of my arm. I mean, I'm literally going to touch this up, of course. I'm so happy I'm about to touch this up now. It's pissed me off that she done it all with a fucking light. She done it all with like, because after a while I got bored. I sat there, it took ages. I was like, taking long and everything, so I just closed my eyes and relaxed for a bit. And she's like, all right, all done. And I'm like, I didn't hear a change, like, the whole time pretty much vibrating. Yeah, a bit of ink, obviously, but I mean, apart from that, I was like, there wasn't a change in needle for shading. And then the guy came over, and I'm pretty sure he even said, "Did you do all that with the same?" And then not fully. I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, he pulled a face, and she, I'm like, "Fuck's sakes, man!" Because obviously it goes more patchy because you just got less needles to fill in one area. You have to keep going over it, and then where you kind of cleaning it, smudging it. I don't know. I guess you miss patches, just isn't it clean? And obviously it's not then shaded. I believe where the needles are like slightly angled as well, and obviously it's like 5 at the front and 4 at the back. I'm excited though. I am going to build a little net around this table to catch the ball if it falls. Like so. I keep catching it in my back fingers, bro. Oh, I'll tell you what. Fucking table. I'm just like not whacking my head on it now though, which is a good thing. See, bro, I appreciate what you're saying there, but then this right here was literally freehand engraved and stained, and I looked it up, and it said technically wood would be harder to get this realistic texture and staining. So I'm not saying tattooing is going to be easy. Hold on a minute. Right, I'm not. I know it's going to be easy. But at the same time, with all due respect, a lot of them are great artists, but a lot of them just trace. That's it. It's tracing. And I know it is over a different medium. It's on a skin. But I mean, I've done stonemasonry. I've done carpentry. I've done so many types. I've done embroidery on clothes. I've literally done so much sublimation. I know these are all different things. They're completely different from like that. But I mean, I've worked on so many different mediums. So I believe that I have a good chance of being okay at it, at least. I don't think I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna crack this and you know what I mean, get it down. But at the same time, I'm shit at maths and I'm shit at a lot of things. When it comes to science and art, and music are my strong suits. All fake skin. I know people go, oh, it's different, but at the end of the day, it's just expensive and a nightmare to get. Unless you know like a butcher or something. But at the end of the day, I also don't want like rotting skin just stinking out my flat. Do you know what I mean? It's very easy when you've got more space to have so much shit already. I know you can do like oranges and satsumas and stuff. So they have like a similar in the sense of for curve and gauging the depth, a bit like skin. Go on then, fair play, bro. So you already have like you have all the skin you need, man, and the space if you needed to like dispose. Like where I live, like disposing of shit as well. Like food waste bin is so small, and that would need to go in the food waste once it's been done. But it's terrible here, so I mean, like just I think about the logistics of everything, and I mean, it's a fucking nightmare. It's like with the boards and the wood. The reason I'm not just making those boards that I've refurbished those old boards is not just because of money, but it's because of space. It's because you can't chuck board. Like I don't want to just make a load of boards, waste of it, and chuck away a load of decks. That would really piss me off. So practicing the graphics for start off, you know what I mean? Fair play, bro. This isn't how I pay my bills. I mean, the lives of the film would it would do the business itself. I want people to think, hey, because I don't actually make money from I'm not part of the partner program, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. I just do this to inspire people to just do them, be them. There's too many people in life that live a shit life because they're just worried about doing what they want to do, or they feel like you can't follow your dreams, which is just complete and utter bullshit. It will make you think that because it keeps everybody in a rat race, a human rat race. It's a fact. I mean, like people would get so obsessed with paying bills that money is important. Like, yeah, bills are important, but at the same time, if you are just living to work, to pay, to live, to work, you're just gonna just die like doing the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? But I feel like you seem to think I'm like quite hostile towards you. I'm not. I'm just simply saying it is fair play, but. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? That's also my partner. I don't think she wants like big skin or something like that. Like it doesn't bother me as much, to be honest with you. Because it is what it is. Like, and pig skin is obviously the closest thing to skin. I mean, I eat bacon, so I eat it. And it's just funny. I find it funny when people can't touch it or think about where it comes from, but they can eat it. I'm like, it's going into your body. Like, what do you mean? That doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not okay with that. I'm like, you kind of need to respect the animal at the same time if you're gonna eat it. Not just think, hey, it's just a chicken nugget skipping through a field. That's not what happens. But anyway, yes, and I get some fake skin. Probably cheaper, easier to, isn't this stuff you can wash? Probably not. I mean, realistically, I doubt it because it's just ink in it. It's going to really stain it and puncture it, but. Wait, what do you mean this? I'm so confused with you, bro. bacon sandwich. Sounds so good. So many people tell me now, like they reckon I'll be good at tattooing. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I'll just give it a go. But I'm honestly lost. Probably could have been up since 5. I think I get what you mean, but that's what you mean. I can tell you're not really an animal lover, which is, well, it just means that we like use it truthfully, straight up. Let's say as it is, bro. If you're an animal lover, then cool. But if you're not, then I don't like you. Like that's as simple as. Do you know what I mean? Like you can love an animal, but still appreciate the fact. That's, you know, I hate when people say you can't be an animal lover, but yeah, well you can because cubs love each other, but they still fucking eat other animals. But they not love each other. Like that shit doesn't logically make any sense. I love animals, yes, and I love nature. I don't mock it because I find it funny because if we were the ones chucked into a cage, branded, chopped up, and eaten, we wouldn't be so happy about it. Now, would we? Like at the end of the day, we're just lucky we've fallen into this food order, the begging order. That's all good, man. You can fucking me, I don't mind. That's what I mean, but I don't like cheap potato white people. So I says I don't agree with. I'm real with it. I'm like, well, cool. I don't like you either, but do you get what I mean? I have patience towards the end of the day as well. Not fucking with you though, really. It's more. It's like I don't know, bro. It's like certain people. I personally am a bit of a don't give a shit person. I am a sociopath. It's my diagnosis. I try and think about other people. I try to anyway, whereas it makes me like a worse person for not doing so. I'm not saying you don't understand, that's why I always think first before I speak. Well, I try to anyway. Unless it's, someone's getting triggered over ridiculously stupid shit. I'm not triggered, I'm just saying, as simple as. Simple. I'm not mad, bro. I'm just trying to lock in with my tricks. I mean, I like meat, I say. I do. I love chicken. I love pork. I love beef. But I also love animals. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just, it's like, you can love both. I'm not going to get into that again because I just waffle on about it, honestly. I just think sometimes, obviously, generally prefer the company of animals because they're nicer than people, typically speaking. People are assholes, like, the majority of the time. And I can't bother with them, so I just keep myself to myself. Hello, welcome. I think that's fair. That's fair. I'm not mad, honestly. I don't really get mad that easy, to be honest with you. The only thing that really gets me mad is like if I get a drawing wrong or like I spill something or I mess up myself. Or like even then, like I messed up quite a few boards. I've taken hours. But this whole time I was trying to make this board, I was so nervous. Oh, bro, I know you look like a bear. You look like fucking. So saying some people are assholes, some animals are assholes, but I mean, just generally speaking, you're softer touch animals. Do you know what I mean? They're just nicer. I mean, my dog is generally nicer than probably 90% of the people that live in my village. Like, it doesn't have bad intentions. It doesn't even know how to really lie. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a bonus already from the get go. It doesn't know how to lie to me. You know, it's honest. It'll run off if it wants food from my partner, and it'll run off to me if it wants food. That's just a given. And they don't hide it. Like humans are so emotionally intelligent and to a degree that we can actually mask and hide our kind of true feeling, which is crazy. We can be so sentient that we're completely aware of our own actions too. Where animals are a little bit more just stupid. That's the truth of it. But it's quite cute and clumsy in a way. Oh, bro, just. I mean, I was probably a sweet little kid, and I got attacked 7 times with a knife. Let's say I've been nearly set alight as homeless, but I've been through fucking a lot of shit. I got complex PTSD, and it's made me such a cold, well, not cold, but to a degree, switched off person from reality. Yeah, I've been independent. I live with my partner, but I've been independent since birth. Well, not birth, but you know what I mean. Pretty much fended for myself, and that's why I got graphics like this because this is literally my. Let's just say my birth family were pinning up, and if anyone knows what that's like, they just were not present at all. I mean, I don't know where they were. They were in loot, like, you know, they're just like drowsy man, bro. All doped out. Oh, that felt clean. Not so much. I don't know what time I'll be live tomorrow. I think probably like 5 o'clock. Probably. I fucking know, around 5:30. Let's say 5:30 to 7. Right. Time to roll. You can roll on me. I see it. So I can't show everybody the flower, of course. The flower power. I can't show everybody yet. But I could literally pull up an opioid and be like, "Hey, it's my prescription." It's actually kind of wild to me. Like, I don't understand it. I really don't. Anyway, some things are not meant to be understood. Clearly. Oh, 100% mag. I couldn't agree with you more. I literally, the first person I ever let shit myself laughing at was like Lee Evans, I think. Like, actually, I went to saw. Which one was it? Was it Roadrunner? Or was it the one before that? It was Roadrunner. And then you have Monsters or something. That was just comedy gold, man. And it generally, I love it when I'm laughing. I can't stop laughing. It hurts. Do you know what I mean? It actually hurts. You have to pause it because you're in pain. Like, you're laughing that hard. I haven't been like that for a while, to be honest with you. I have with the business. I have something called N. Do you know? I have no idea how you fucking spell it or say it. Begins with an. You can look it up. Just look up what's it called when you use loss of joy, and it begins with an H. And people can be born with it. But there's one called anticipatory. So you're anticipating something, and then it literally stops all your senses working. You just go into like autopilot mode, but then you're still conscious, obviously, 'cause I'm talking. But with autopilot mode, you don't get the same senses released, so you don't get dopamine, serotonin. I don't get tired sometimes. I literally will sit there and be like, "Why am I not getting tired?" And it's 20 hours have gone past, and I'm starting to get like a little drowsy because my body, obviously, muscles get tired, but my brain's getting tired from exhaustion, but it's not releasing whatever the fuck, like melatonin, whatever it naturally releases in the brain to start getting drowsy. It doesn't do it. So, yeah, I agree, man. I mean, with this, so there are literally too many comedians. Remember, I love Cat Williams. I think he's so funny when he's just talking about if you ain't got a job, you ain't smoking weed, then what are you doing with it? That is like iconic now. Like that sound, I actually feel like I've got to use that as a sound bite in one of my videos. I need more sun, bro. I'm just white. I understand that. I'm white. but this light does not help. I'm actually quite tan. Like, I know it doesn't look like it, but this light makes everything really pale. So if I flick it off, I turn on another light, which isn't so blinding. Like, I actually am more. Actually, if I pull that up, it shows how much more tanned I actually am. I am in the sun an awful lot. I skate, I walk in the sun an awful lot. Obviously, I can't really go out too often because I work from home. I love it. I'm not like trying to black this. I'm proud to be white because I am white, but not like that. It's like white or black doesn't matter. We are who we are. We are we're output. If you're a knobhead, you're a knobhead, right? But yeah, I love it. And so I was like, people, white people, like, I'm so pale, and I'm like, well, you are white. You know, it's gonna happen. It's a typical side effect from white people. It's paleness. You know, it's not. I typically don't look nice and olive skin. When I tan, I do because I see my genetics. I'm from South Africa or Romania, but Ashken as a Jew. We've got to love that. I know I'm not practicing Jew. Actually, a Christian. And I nearly was an atheist for a while, right? But then I had a holy experience, bro. No, bro. What do you mean? I would have blocked you if I thought you were in a bed. As I said, I'm white. I know it. It's like from your. Are you white? I don't think so. Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. But that's my point. Doesn't matter. I would keep pushing frequency. I'm not paying reparations for something that I have done, but living in equality and peace and love now. That's what fucking matters. And if we can't achieve that, then damn. Yeah, Jesus is my man. He's my. He is Lord and Savior, bro. Like, I am a Messianic Jew, so meaning I have Jewish heritage, but I'm not a Jew at all. Like, by faith, like Jesus is the Messiah. He's my God. And if anything, bro, the Bible's a good read. There's some incredible stories in there, even if you're not religious. I mean, just like to learn from. You know what I mean? For sure. So I don't drink anymore. You know, poison my body and mind. Call me boring and that. I don't give a shit. I do drink. I mean, I had a drink the other day. Granted, at a wedding, but it was a little one. It was like I had a Guinness and a vodka orange. That's it. And then the next day, I was like, yeah, I don't want to drink again for a while because it just is so shit. It is. I even get a hangover. I just feel achy because it's a neurotoxin, isn't it? And people go, oh, but Jesus drank wine. I'm like, yeah, but it was probably like 0.01%. I mean, you got to think. Well, actually, Joe, I can agree with that because Judaism is more cultural than religious. I think most religions are, but I'm actually technically, well, to a degree, I am the same ethnicity Jesus was. I have the same genes ish. You know, I'm gonna say this. What the fuck was that? All the genes in Israeli. So, I'm trying to learn Yiddish at the moment as well, but Shalom Alaikum. And then you say someone will be like, Alaikum Shalom. I'm trying to learn it. It's honestly trying to learn a whole other alphabet as well. Not easy. But I love cultures. Love it because I'm patriotic for the UK, but I'm like second. Like my family moved here, so like I got Viking and whatever in my blood. Do you know what I mean? I don't. I mean that's what I mean. People go, oh, I would love to be able to say that. That's incredible. No, but this is the whole point. People say Jesus. Like every religion says Jesus was this way. Jesus was an Arabian Jew, right? He was an Arabian Jew. There was no denying he was an Arabian Jew. He was an Arabic Jew. So the Jewish side, if you get what I mean, yeah. But no, I'm not Arabian myself, but I've been from the Middle East out in that direction. originally anyway, before we even get into any of that stuff that there's everything going on. But I just want peace and love between everyone, man. I think it can be done, it can be achieved, even if all the bad people have to get like wiped out first. It is what it is. I respect that Jesus has that Arabian culture, because he does. No one can even deny that. I mean, he literally comes from the Middle East, and if people do, I love when people think he's like a white British man. I'm like, bro, he is not. He is far from that. It doesn't mean it's a Christian country you can't respect British culture. Christian culture. Therefore, I feel slightly more connected in a way as well. Jesus was a Jew. Joseph. I just think fucking Joe Biden, bro, I see that. That's what I hear when I hear the name now. I would like to know if anyone's naming their kids Donald anymore. Please tell me they're not. What a shitty name. For multiple reasons, but I mean, Donald? Ugh. It's like Donald Duck, Donald Trump. Fuck. There's like the worst name ever. How can you name your kid that? That's bullying. I mean, that sounds random, but I just thought of it. I was like, that is a shitty name, innit? What a bully. You name your kid that. People are going to call him Satsuma, man. The tangerine. It's the annoying orange. Oh, fucking hell. That's funny. No, it's not so funny. He literally is the annoying orange. I'm sure I'm not a Trump, you guys, by the way. I'm not about Trump. If there's any Trump supporters, please kindly remove yourself. You know where the exit is. You are not talking. Ooh, back to back. Cleaners. Fucking jinxed myself though, didn't I? I can't remember, I'm from the UK, right? So I guess there's different influence. I obviously know who Joe Rogan is. Honestly, I liked him for a while, and I like his input on like psychedelics and treatments and stuff like that. But at the same time, there's nothing really against it too much. But I just think I'm not a Trump supporter, and I know he's a Trump supporter, and he always actually turned his back on Trump. I mean, I'm unsure on that whole thing, but I'm sorry, bro. Like anyone who can just say, I'm like, well, because I thought he's a sound guy. I don't care. Like, it's not like I like the blue or the reds now. I think they're all involved in eating babies. That's what I honestly think. And maybe not eating babies, but it's not good what's going on there. Okay, so even that, there's some such shit. I mean, they wouldn't. I mean, the fact that they're not really saying anything, they've all gone quiet, is a worrying sign. And the fact they're kind of just like, I mean, look at the interviews, look at the confessions. I mean, look at Hillary and look at Bill Clinton. Look at how they're reacting. You're telling me something didn't happen there? Oh my days! You got to be fucking so stupid to think that. You honestly do. Bro, thank you for the previous comment. Well, so you think Trump is better? That's wild. I just think it should be a country run by like no second terms. It should be. Well, I mean, it can literally, bro. Oh wow, we won't even get into it. Let's just agree to disagree. I mean, obviously, we're not gonna. I'm not American, so I don't know. You get fed propaganda. I'm aware of that. That could be the truth, of course. I don't think everything you see is going to be true. It's going to be fed from the left. It's going to be stuff fed from the right. But at the same time, wait, what? Young guy, English kind of side. Oh, wait, I'm confused. So you want no one to decide them? So I'm very confused now. I mean, people don't realise like the input you have has such a change on like a political. Who guy doesn't matter, but what you vote for. I mean, they probably lie anyway. This is just what you get. They're lying. I'm kind of confused though, bro. I feel like, I know this is like trying to be prejudiced, but I just assumed most people didn't like Trump now. I felt like most of his supporters. And I mean, as soon as I heard him say that he thought his daughter was hot and stuff, I mean, come on. That's fucking weird, man. Like, there's no excusing that. That is the weirdest fucking behaviour, like, coming from a guy. And the fact he said it on, like, a podcast already or something. And by this point, I don't even know when it was. Who was he with? You know that one that had, like, the long... I always forget his name. Frank Howard. Right, the one with the glasses and the curly fucking long hair. He's on there talking with him, I believe, and he says, "Yeah, oh yeah, I would. You know, she's my daughter." I'm like, bro, that is so fucking messed up, like beyond belief. Like, what the? I actually can't even get my head around it, and I feel so sorry that you guys have that in power. Like, what the fuck? That is so fucked up, man. Right, decisions and say it's just like here's what you're getting. This is the best way to describe it to people. Right, me, I offer you this ledge or this ledge. Right, you pick either one, I win. I mean, you can break that down very simply into political terms. Like, there is a main person who is in charge of both sides, and they make you believe that there's this sort, but they have the same agenda. That's how you win. There's like why other, and you can see it in corporations, like big companies buy out little companies, but they actually keep their little company's name there, but on the back you read it, say like Mars Bar owns like so many other things, but they still keep the other one because if you change it all to that, people are like, oh, I missed the Mars Bar, even though it's. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you keep that in, like Coca-Cola and Pepsi, Coca-Cola own Pepsi, right? So by selling you both, I prefer Pepsi, I prefer this, they get the sales either way, but they're still owned by the same person. That's exactly what the government do. 100 fucking %. That's how you win. It would make sense. They figured that out if they hadn't done that. Like, that would literally be like almost stupid in my eyes if you're trying to be in power not to do. I'm confused what you mean, man. I know that's so true because their agenda seems to always be the same. Because for our example, you're Conservatives, right, and Labour come in. Whoever comes in, they always have the same agenda at the end of it. Pretty much. But then do this and do that rather than say this and do that. It's appalling, and it's just happens here in the UK too. But it's all I say is that that's what I mean, bro. Like all I say is we have human rights, we have Western culture, we have. I mean, we have free speech. We don't call them like this amendment and that amendment, and this Declaration of Independence. I know you've got that's a completely different thing, but that was also drafted out of hemp, just so people know that, right? So that was written originally on hemp. So cool little factoid. What was I saying? Also, medical broccoli was made legal for racist reasons. I hope people know that. So if you actually push the whole thing about medical broccoli, you are. It was made racist because it was pushing. They wanted public enemy number one. That's it. I mean, people need to Google it. I'm for real like this, and that's why I won't stand by it because people still do it. I'm like, well, you're technically not knowingly supporting the old racist movement of war against drugs. It does not work. I mean, they try to say hippies, black men from and Mexicans, and we're just getting high and like, what are you on about? Everyone's getting high, bro. Everyone's getting high. So you can't blame on any group of people. Someone tastes a herb and they know it tastes good. That's just a fact. Wait, we can say everything or nothing. Oh, you think I can't say anything or nothing? Bro, I say anything all the time. And people know that. I've said so much on here. What you've heard about the UK is true. It's falling. It's being taken. And free speech is good. But I mean, fuck me. You got no. At the same time, just no. People don't get it. We're literally nuts. We're all barmy nuts here. We're all Vikings, Anglo-Saxons. We are the original pillagers. We are the original takers of nearly all four corners of the globe. That doesn't go anywhere. That's still in their genes. I'm not even British now, but I know, you know what I mean, as I said, so that's technically not my heritage. But I can see that. Do not go out on a night out with some British lads and they're drinking. They are fucking nuts. Absolutely fucking mental. Who complains the most about holiday makers around the world? Everybody complains about English lads going on holiday. You know why? Because they're fucking wild. They will drink your whole bottle, every fucking drip of alcohol you have, and then the local shop, and then the next pub next to it, and they'll still be walking around. Because I'm not saying that's great, but I'm saying that they're built different. We're in a time period where we probably used to drink gallons of mead before you'd have a fight, a big sword, like a big battle, right? Gallons and gallons of mead, guarantee it, because the fucking it's evident today. Right, honestly. Boom, precisely. They've done it. They've arrested. Oh my fucking, that's wild. Arrest warrants for people in America for stuff that's in the UK. While I'm here in the UK, but I love it. Fuck 'em. Free state, man. Free state. I mean, I literally live free. That's what I do. And if they don't like, as I said, I'm a sociopath. I'm a diagnosed sociopath. And if you look it up as well, this is what I find quite funny. It says, would a government want to? Could they? You cannot install fear in a sociopath. It's impossible. My fear system's been broken, and so they can't win against me on that front. Like they can try and chuck me in jail, but they'd have to like just get rid of me, if you know what I mean. But they can do that because I'm like, great, I don't have to pay bills. Like it literally is a win-win on all fronts. I mean, I have a little dissociative identity disorder, also multiple personality. So it means I just dissociate to multiple personalities. So I also can just sit there completely like fine on my own for an extended period of time. I have a very high pain tolerance. That's why I skated like crazy. I had things like bones come out my arm and slip a disc in my spine, and I'm still don't give a shit about it. I really don't. I have the craziest pain tolerance of anyone I've ever met. It's like some of my nerves don't go off sometimes. Like literally just tip boiling water in my hand. I'm like, that's meant to hurt. It's not right. It's not right at all. But hey, it's blessed. I don't give a shit, man. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, I don't agree with any of that crap. I don't agree with it. So just I don't agree. So of course I'm not going to. It is, bro. It's the old, it's like the grandpa. It's like the OGs. But don't worry. I promise people I ain't taken. It's not taken. That is a fact. It may be absolute chaos, right? It's going to be. But there's only one winner. And only one winner. And that is the power of God, Jesus on your side. And that doesn't mean someone's like, oh, God, Jake, take the bat and do it. No, that's the power of God. I'm going to whoop your fucking ass right now. That's what's happening. The power of God has stepped inside of me to defend my people, the people I love, and the people who are innocent and vulnerable in society, anything like that. I'm whooping some ass. That's what's happening, boy. You know what I mean? I don't think, oh, God's going to take the bat and do the job. I'm not saying you think that, but a lot of people think that's what's happening, bro. But yeah, as I said, with colonizers, I don't agree with that stuff. It's wrong. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like the UK was so worried and so small. Like, we got to be the antagonistic and aggressor. If I go back, I wouldn't do it. I know people go, oh, but you wouldn't know because you'd have a different mindset. No, I mean, if I went back with my mindset now, obviously, if you go back there, I'm not going to be fake and be like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't do the same thing because it's the mindset you all develop in the time period. I mean, you can't be so deluded, like, not you, but people be so delusional as in to think that, oh, you would have a different mindset back then. So if you were back then, you would have the same mindset as everybody else. That's just the truth of it. Because otherwise there would have been maybe a few people who've gone, I don't think this is quite right, but you know. Fair play, bro. Well, all I say is I like the US. I just don't like the people in charge. I like people. I love people from the States. I do. And the whole thing about people taking the business in Americans are stupid. I don't think they're stupid, you know, at all. Like by a long shot. I'll probably say they're quite on a par with the thing. It's just the language and the accent that makes. I don't even think it sounds stupid. I love the accent. I really do. I think it's quite cool. I think British sounds quite bland and boring. To be honest with you, there's some cool accents here, but still. Swear I had a coffee. I would say thank you, bro, but I mean, I just feels dumb. Like, I don't care where it's chronologized. I just want to get to through my days doing what I'm doing, and hopefully I do. Like literally CBA with dramas, because every day it's just drama, and it's like someone wants beef for this, someone wants beef for that. I've like actually had enough. Nah, man. All I say is I give you some grace here. Like, give yourself some grace. Everyone can be a bit dumb. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could be a bit dumb sometimes, like very dumb sometimes. I'm not American. I mean, that's obvious. It feels like mansplaining that, but you get what I mean. Like, I think you can't just say like because of a few people that you're dumb. I mean, I looked at the IQ thing. It's about the same. Like, I think it said 49% of British people think they're smarter than they are, and 50% of Americans think they're smarter than they are. So it's literally 0.1% about thinking they're smarter than they are. It's not actually being smarter than they are. I know it kind of confused me. I'm like, the actual IQ thing's hard to do apparently when you look it up to get a general average. And there will be an answer, obviously. I can't remember what it's beating around the bush with the answer. But like I said, I don't think Americans are dumb at all. I mean, there's obviously always going to be that language barrier. I personally, as I say, I like the accent. I think it's quite, some of the accents anyway, they're quite soothing to a degree. Especially quite like southern accents. Did I? I definitely don't think he was innocent, but hey, there we go. I mean, it's like if the glove fits, well, it was frozen and then unfrozen and it's going to mess with the leather. Of course not. I mean, it was just too much. It was just allegedly. Right? Allegedly. So I look like a fucking hair in my mouth, so it's disgusting. Anyway, I'm going to say what I want. I'm afraid, guys, I will be changing soon enough. You realise that? People think that, like, it's happening everywhere. And people go, oh, but they're starting to deport. Well, I hope for people's cases it goes correctly. And all I could say is if you're a Christian, pray for us. But, or not. I mean, I don't really give a shit. I know I've got the power of God on my side. And I'm not about turning the other cheek. That's all I'll say. Fucking New Testament, my ass. With all due respect, no. You know, I will defend my, because also an eye for an eye. Alright? And I'll take that quite bloody literally if I need to. I believe God made me who I am, like, and I'm a diagnosed sociopath. Like, why would he make me this if I wasn't meant to have some sort of tendencies for some sort of thing? Maybe it was a test and then I had to control it, when to be, when not to be, you know, when to use it properly. Because, I mean, seriously, it's like the fear goes, the pain turns off. It's incredible. Well, I'm happy you got a day off, bro. Having a nice chill day off. Oh, yeah, it's good to meet you. As I said, like, I say as you can tell, I say as it is as well. I don't like people who fake things to like please other people. I'm like my mates passed away, right? And we were all the same. We were like, if we would look at each other like, dickhead, we weren't. Like, if we didn't actually agree with each other, we would be like, oh yeah, like behind each other's back, like, oh, what the fuck was that? Like, nah, we'd be like making what you're actually on about. That making no sense. And that's like mates. It should be like, right? But these days, like, everyone just wants fake. Everyone wants to hear like that they've got the best ideas, and no banter, or no realism, or having your own individual opinion. So you can't be like that anymore. You know what I mean? You can't be like friends, but then like one person likes Trump, and then one likes Biden. Like, no, nothing's ever gonna click. But that doesn't mean you two people can't get along. Like, I really do think that you could be like such polar opposites who would agree but still get along. And that sounds weird, but like they say, opposites attract. And I don't think that just has to be for relationships. Yeah, I'm glad to admit that, like, you two, man, seem pretty chill. So, you're out for a laugh. And it's better engagement than some people, bro. Some people just, don't even. But there you go. If anyone needs more proof of, like, the fact that they're arresting people well, they're sending out warrants anyway. I doubt they're actually arresting them. But yeah, sending out warrants of flipping people in the States, bro. It's wild. Honestly. That is how much of a fan Keir Starmer is. He can't handle somebody bad mouthing the guy. He's like, send him to jail. Sentenced to the harshest tax penalty, life imprisonment, reduced to 2 months, as there's no place in jail. There isn't. We run out of space. Wonderful life. So if now you want, Jake, I was going to say, now's the time. What's funny is this country's so savage, we celebrate bonfire night. And that is when Guy Fawkes tried to blow up Parliament, right? He got caught, as we all know, as the story goes, and it's remembering the 5th of November. Why did I say it like that? And I only remember one, which is, remember the 5th of November, Guy Fawkes went to the zoo, fell in some elephant poo, his bum backfired, his wee went down his ball over the moon. It made no sense. But then I, like, so many times I actually forgot how it went. But I know he just, he tried to blow up Houses of Parliament. Bro. Oh, bracket is funny. But yeah, we now burn a eulogy. People, someone technically, if we could all agree, is like, went against the monarchy. I mean, he was hung, drawn, and quartered. Do people even know what that is? Like, I'm not saying people are stupid, but that is one of the most savage things I personally think could happen to a person. It was three taught methods in one, pretty much, like, separate. Oh yeah, 5 o'clock. Well, time just slipped by me really quick. I just realised it's nearly 6 o'clock. Holy shit. Wow. This is what I mean. Lives really do. Well, I will be back tomorrow. So fast. That went so fast. So I didn't really think about it, as I've been scratching the ball down from either space, but I want to move, as I said, I want to move anywhere that's fucking better than this country right now. Honestly, I can't. It's so terrible. I mean, the digital IDs, it's so bad now. Like, people are getting censored. Like, you can't even use certain apps. You can't message people without putting your ID in. Like, they fully stop people able to just text message family members. Fucking control. Yeah, pretty much, bro. It is a very brutal. I don't even think you guys ever had that in the States as a method of execution. To the point where, like, I mean, we used to do public executions here in the UK. What, like 150 years ago? Like literally 18 something public executions. Not undrawn and quartered. Those were public too. But I could give a quick little rundown of what it is. I actually kind of forgotten. I know at some point they, like, break your bones. I think they pull you apart on a rack. Well, no, they hang you, sorry, until you're pretty much, you're not, yeah. Then they take you down, and then say you're suffocated, but then you're still alive. Then they break all your bones, they pull you across, stretch you, and then they tie you to horses and make the horses run each direction and pull you apart, alive, after just being suffocated. Like, sounds beautiful. It's literally like a fever dream. He detected. All right. But yeah, brutal. I mean, oh man, who invented the first Holocaust? I should say concentration camp, sorry. Yeah, savage. So when I say the British people are pretty savage, they are at heart. They are. And it's the same lads as you got mods, the punks, the rockers, that phase, the same. I just see it as like if you flash between scenes and times, these guys in the clubs are like, the skinheads, like, they're like literally the ancestors of the Vikings and Anglo-Saxons and stuff like that, bro. Like, real savages, real warriors. And like, I'm not gonna lie, as I say, Tower of London, I mean, Henry VIII, divorced beheaded survivor. We've got some brutal history here. Like, does America? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to shit America. It's good. You guys don't have this sort of like dark, oppressive time period as bad. I mean, shit, the medieval time period. I know a lot of Americans don't learn about this stuff, but it's quite interesting. And it probably needs a bit of extra curriculum sort of thing, but I really recommend it because it's honestly quite shocking. It must be quite shocking to hear about, because if you think UK's like, oh yes, like walking sticks and tea and scones, to go from that to what the reality of the UK is. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you now. I'll be back in the morning to say that I'm telling you about fucking absolute savages, British people. And that's why I'm saying people not to worry, because they don't realise what they've got inside them. They don't know what a bird of prey doesn't just forget. You know what I mean? Even after generations, it could be in a cave, it could stay. It could be like a, you know what I mean? It would still have instinct. It's so. Yeah. People forget that, but it'll come out. I mean, it's like Germany probably got some of the most oppressive history. But a great history of trying to remove oppression as well. Like, we enforced it, and then we're the ones that have tried to abolish slavery, right? Like, have in mind, like, we tried to abolish slavery while America didn't want to abolish it. I really just want to add that. So us Brits are already trying to work alongside and be like, because this is ridiculous, this is unfair, it's beyond cruel, there's no words. It's disgusting. It disgusts me. As I said, should be paying reparations. I shouldn't be. I didn't do anything. Generally didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Of course, it's done. The whole thing is done. How long you paying reparations for? But at the same time, there is that respect that should be shown. There should be paying tribute. There should be areas and there should be monuments and stuff. 100%. There should be a time period. 100%. Like History Month. Very important. I'm not denying these things. But almost pushing the narrative for so long causes more drama and beef. And it just, as I say, we tried to abolish slavery. Nearly went to a war with America for it too. Pretty much did. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't having that, especially down in the south. Like, it ain't great. So I'm just saying. If you heard what I said, but I'm saying, British people abolished slavery. 100%. Well, we push for it as well. And then people always look at the white, like English, man, and go, but I'm like, what about the Spanish and the French? Most people that actually invaded were Spanish or French. The majority. But they never get any fucking shame for their wage, you know what I mean? It's like ridiculous. Anyway, I'm off. I appreciate you guys. I'll be back from tomorrow. Time honestly flies by on these things. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow on at probably like 5:30 or 6 or some shit. I'm not 100% sure yet. That is, thank you, bro. Do you know what? Love for that. That's massive respect. Human right? Yeah, we did. The only place that's actually is Arab countries. I'm sorry, I have to say it's the Middle Eastern countries that still actually have slavery. Um, but yeah, I agree with that statement 100%. There's a reason we try to abolish it because a lot of us are sitting there, not me, but I can tell like if it was any sort of similar feeling was absolute disgust. Like to me, we're all the same. We bleed the same. We talk the same. Well, maybe not the same language, but you know what I mean. Like there is no different. No one's below anybody. No one's above anybody. You actually, do you know what? The people who were racist were below the people as anybody because you're being racist for no reason. It's unfound hatred. It's disgusting. But I am proud of this. I mean, people need to remember that. Be proud to be British because we abolished slavery. We abolished it because it's fucking filth. Okay, it's disgusting. And if it was ever around, I mean, say right man bitching all the time, that would be the case. Okay, so at the end of the day, just people forget that they're actively trying to fucking eradicate our history, and the one country who would, as I said, try to abolish slavery, interestingly, and the people that are trying to eradicate it, the countries that don't abolish slavery. Funny that. It's almost like they're trying to get rid of the whole thing and bring slavery back, maybe. I don't know. Disgusting. But anyway, peace and love, guys. I hope you all have a good one. As I said, I'll talk about openly. If they're going to arrest me because I said the word slavery, then that's just, they won't, but they could do it. They could do what they want. I do have ADHD so bad. But yeah, I hope you have a good one, bro. But yeah, honestly, I need to go have some medical. I'm telling you now, like, people, if you're British, which normally there aren't a lot of Brits here, but if you are, please just remember that. I always tell people to remember that, like, we abolished it, be proud of that. That doesn't mean, okay, we took it apart, but obviously, I'm like, around part of South Africa, there's nothing to do with it anyway. But I guess I know a bit more about, well, the Slave Coast, for example. Bro, all I can say is, and it doesn't make it okay, but Afghans enslaved their own people too. It wasn't like we just turned up and went right into cages. Like, that's not what happened. They were already there enslaved. Then they're like, do you want to buy some slaves? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you want to do a trade for this and that. So I'm not. We all play a part in the evil that is of the past. That is slavery. But there is only one major country who done its best to try and abolish that shit, and that is England. So thank you very much. I bid you lot adieu. I'm joking, but yeah, seriously. I have love for every nation if they have love. Like there's a video that actually brings me to tears here. I don't even mind saying it. And it's this Jewish guy who's saying, you know, love to Iran, love to Qatar, love to all these places. These are obviously places that have a bit of prejudice against Jews and each other, but there's still love there. You can see that, like, oh, one day there'll be love, man. And it's not like fake. Like I know some people fake it. Like, you can tell that this is real emotion. They feel, people feel oppressed. People have had enough. And the same goes for everywhere. We all just want fucking peace. We're all aiming for the same goal at the end of the day, and that's just a slice of chillness, peace, heaven, to relax. I will speak out because it pisses me off so hardly. I mean, if I don't turn up one day, it's because I've been hit, but that's all good with me. So you can't be brave, you can't be outspoken or something if you didn't agree with it. I need to head off, but I get so, what's the word? Oh, man, these political drives really push me. My ADHD is bad, though, you're right. Anyway, I'll be really shut up now. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I will do, bro. You too. Love. I appreciate the support. And it's good when someone interacts for a while, because I mean, it's what I've been looking for. I'll engage in any conversation with people, even if I put the finger ball into the side for a bit, because it's the whole point of it, isn't it? So I think use the internet for what it's for, engagement. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm off. Peace. Love you guys, and I'm exhausted. I've talked everything out of me now. But I think we could just, please, can we try and spread some love and just, you know, if you see somebody, don't just give them a hug. It's kind of weird now, I guess. You know what I mean? But just, you know, tell them they got a nice outfit on. Tell them they look good. Help them cross the street like an old lady. Just do something good. Bring some positivity into the world. Like, seriously. Maybe that way things can start to change. And it's not, that sounds crazy, but I believe you manifest it with everybody so down and negative all the time. Yeah. Let's give it a go, yeah? Anyway, peace and love. I hope to catch you guys tomorrow's live. I don't know, it's probably 6 o'clock. Adios. Catch you on the next one.